I'm gonna have to talk to this pig. Now he's been watching over the table here for me, making sure it's safe when I'm spun around this way talking to people, which I just was. and I just stopped. It was like one after another here, and they're all like senior folks that are like totally hip and inspired by what I'm doing. So that's a good thing. Anyways, I shouldn't be talking like that without actually the camera facing me. But I wanted to go this way, so boop, just so I can show you. I turned around after looking this way. This is my point of view. You know, I'm talking away, moving this way, moving that way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a gentleman, his 85-year-old wife went in there. Which was great. Keep the spirit alive. But I turned around here, and Piggy didn't tell me, but somebody dropped this for me. It just appeared out of nowhere. So I think that's great. Yeah, I don't know what they're like, little vitamin chews. I can use that, you know. I think that's awesome. But I'm having fun. It's kind of slow here, really. I may come down next week, just try to come in a little bit later and go from there. But hey, very orangey. People, I don't know what 46 is. They're saying, like, some of these senior people, you only look like you're 21. I'm like, well, you know, I tell you, keep the fluids in, keep the activity up, keep healthy, and you know, have some vitamins too. They're good for you. Most of the time, you don't have to overdo it. Don't overdo it with the vitamins. But certainly for me, holy crap, I think these were made with honey. Certainly tasted like honey. Orange flavored honey. I don't know. We'll see how I look after this this run across Canada. But it was this one lady just loved it because, like, I am positive it doesn't matter what happens. Now, here's the wonder about being over 40. And I turned 40, and it was like instantaneously I didn't care. You know, and what I mean by that, of course I care, but about the petty things, about the negativity, about what people think about you doing stuff, or, you know, even trying to live your dream. Like, come on. 40. If I worried about that for another 40 years, I'd be 80 with regrets. I don't want to be 80 with regrets. I certainly am not 46 with regrets. I've come further than I could even imagine. So, you know, that's great. These are good. Thank you, whoever snuck those in. They snuck those in right behind me. Who was that? Piggy needs to talk. Oh, but yeah, you know. Brave. I was brave when I was in my 30s. I don't know what to call this now. Determined. I was determined when I was in my later 30s. I was determined when I was 15. I was determined when I was 16, 17, 18. I was determined when I graduated at the age of 20. You know. I'll tell you the truth, I still have dreams that I'm still trying to graduate. I actually do, recurring dreams. I just never seem to be able to make the grades. I'm just remembering that right now. But speaking of making the grades, I didn't like the taste of this one. Oh, but anyways, speaking of grades, here's one of those sayings I have. I say, life is passing. Are you making the grade? So that was a little saying I came up with when I was a teenager. Still in my 18s, still trying to motivate myself. I've gone over hills and into valleys. I've made the grade. And some of those grades were pretty steep. As I'm actually flipping around here, is, you know, that was in hope. Those are grades. You know, I'm sitting there. I made it. So, I like this. You know? This is so sweet. Who did this? And the little gestures just mean a lot. Pick up a person, perk up a person. I love the fact that I'm going to be running. Going down roads that people would never have imagined somebody doing this. Again, it's not going to be a direct route. Not a direct route. So I can reach more and more people. And just talking with people and getting stuff like this, the little things, but really just talking to people is really giving me more and more and more perspective. And I guess that's the theme of the day is perspective. And I don't always come across here on it because basically this is just me thinking out loud, talking out loud. But sometimes my best thoughts come when I speak them out, and when I do meet people. And if they're incorrect, they let me know. No. Anyways, cheers. Whoever did this, thank you so much. That was so sweet. And Piggy, you're supposed to squeal when people sneak up behind me. Anyway, anyways, cheers, folks. And just remember, you know, just get out there and help people. And like I said earlier, this little piggy, all he really needs for you to put some children through camp is just a dime a day, or even $1 a day. How much impact that can make, if you can spare it. If not, I'll try to do what I can to help you. Anyways, cheers, folks.